In this video, we will dive into the story of a young Scott and Alex Summers, where they don't lose their parents at a young age on Earth-96190. In the main Marvel universe, tragedy strikes the Summers family in the sky. A Shi'ar vessel attacks their plane, tearing young Scott and Alex away from their parents forever. Scott survives the fall with his optic powers already awakening, while Alex grows up haunted by abandonment and separation. That trauma shapes them both, twisting Scott into the disciplined soldier of Xavier's dream, and Alex into the restless brother forever chasing his own identity. But on Earth-96190, the story unfolds differently. Christopher Summers never lost control of the aircraft. The Shi'ar spacecraft was able to shoot down the Summers plane. But Christopher Summers landed the plane safely that day, and Scott and Alex grew up with something they never had in the main timeline: stability, love, and a home. For years, their lives were ordinary. Scott, the older brother, was serious even in childhood, studious, focused, always carrying the weight of responsibility. Alex was the opposite: energetic, outgoing, the spark of the family. Together, they balanced one another, two halves of Summers' legacy growing side by side. Their parents, alive and proud, guided them through school, through sports, through the countless trials of adolescence. For a time, it seemed as though destiny itself had been rewritten. But fate cannot be erased, only delayed. Scott's powers manifested first. One night, after having nightmares of aliens attacking his family, his optic blast erupted, uncontrollable and terrifying. Yet instead of being cast out or abandoned, Scott found support from his parents. His father even helped him to control his powers by practicing on targets. Both Scott's mother and father told him that he had an amazing gift and that he should not be ashamed of them. However, Alex was feeling left out. His older brother was not only a perfect son, a perfect student, and a perfect athlete, and now he had superpowers. One afternoon, Alex was in the family barn. It was a secret getaway from his parents and perfect brother, until he was approached by a beast, an exiled version of Hank McCoy, twisted by years in the age of apocalypse. To Alex, he presented himself as a mentor, a teacher, a friend who understood the rage boiling inside him. Dark Beast fed Alex the words he longed to hear: that he was more powerful than Scott, more important, destined for greatness, if only he stepped away from his brother's light. A turning point came during a family outing. An accident struck, one that nearly claimed Alex's life. Scott reacted instantly, unleashing his optic beams with perfect precision to save his brother. To everyone else, it was a heroic moment. To Alex, it was humiliation. Another reminder that in the Summers family, he would always be the one who needed saving. That shame became the final spark. Alex turned to Dark Beast. He tells Alex that Scott needs to be careful with his powers, as there will be people coming to him, to take him away to study him or even dissect him. Beast encourages him to be Scott's protector. As the weeks go by, life in the Summers home became more happier as Alex started to lighten up and his relationship with Scott became better. Then Scott received a visit from Charles Xavier. Christopher tells him that Xavier was offering him a place in his school for gifted children. Charles invited Scott to a diner to have a private conversation. They talk about his studies and his athletic abilities. But then the professor started to mention about Scott's other abilities, which made Scott nervous, and then Scott jumped out of his seat and ran out of the diner. Alex reported back to Dark Beast, telling him about Xavier. McCoy begins to manipulate Alex, telling him that Scott will need guidance in his next steps. Alex asks Beast if he could speak to his brother, and Beast agrees. The next day, Alex takes Scott to the family barn, telling him that there was something really cool inside. Alex presents Scott to his secret friend Hank McCoy. Dark Beast tried to calm Scott down, as he was scared of him. Alex watched the Beast start to turn into an alien, watching his brother's nightmare come to life. It caused a reaction in Alex. His powers emerged and he attacked Beast. Shocked by what he did, Alex begs Dark Beast for help as long as he leaves Scott alone. Beast accepts the offer. Over time, Alex's power grew greatly. His relationship with Beast had changed from being a friend to more of a master and servant. As he prepares Alex for an apocalyptic future, with Alex accepting his fate, while Scott made the ultimate sacrifice by having his powers removed. This is Earth-96190, a world where love cannot prevent envy, and where Havok truly lived up to his name. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more stories from the multiverse, right here in Pages of the Multiverse. If there's a Marvel or DC Comics characters from the multiverse that you would like to see next, send a request in the comments.